Hi everyone, welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. Well, we've got Vedia back in the kitchen. Our little, I was going to say little blonde bombshell, our little dark haired bombshell, okay, who actually loves making a complete mess in our kitchen. So we're going to go for it. We're going to let her loose with the Dinky Doodle airbrush. We're going to let her loose with the dust. And to be fair, whatever mess this kitchen is, I'm going to hand it over straight to the cleaner. So we're here today, we've got lots of things to show you, and then I just want to talk to you about everything that we're using today. So everything that we're using today is in the wish list. So you guys who know us, you know that on our page, on our website, sugarandcrumbs.co.uk, if you go over to that top, if you go over to the page, it says home, shop, celebrations, everything else, and at the end it says Facebook wish list. Okay, pop in there, drop down to Vedia, and everything that Vedia is using tonight is in that wish list. The only thing that we haven't put in there is the colours. So we're going to be using fractal colours, and yeah, we're using all fractal colours tonight. So we're going to use the fractal flow air, the fractal shimmer, the fractal fun dustic, and the fractal soup pearl. So there's a whole load of things there we're going to use. We're going to use some of the cutters. We're going to use sugar paste mold. We're going to use sugar paste. We're going to use Karen Davies molds, Katie Sue molds. We've got a lot to fit in. We're going to use edible wafer. We're going to use wires. What else? I don't know what we're not going to use. I hope you're here forever because it looks like we're going to be. I am going to be Vedia's assistant. Okay. So just a few things to start off with. On Thursday we've got Laura, my daughter, here. I forget what she's making.
Homemade gift Christmas.
Oh yeah, she's making homemade Christmas gifts, okay, baking Christmas gifts, so she's going to show you how to make those. And I just want to talk to you that in the wish list I put classes in. I've got a very early class in January. I don't normally do classes in January, I usually wait till February, March to get the season going. But I thought I really want to give this baking class a go, so anybody who wants to book on the baking class, do jump on it. I've also put the gift vouchers in the wish list as well, because I know lots of you have asked for gift vouchers, so you can tell your family and friends where to buy them from, so they're in the wish list. But the baking class, let me tell you what we're going to be doing. We're going to be making ice cream, we're going to be making chocolate brownies, we're going to be making a chocolate cake, we're going to be making a white cake. We're going to put it all together as four layers, and then we're going to use the flavoured ice and sugar to use the nifty nozzles. We're also going to make a cheesecake. What else are we going to make? We're going to make some shortbread biscuits. So for £125 you are going to take home a load of goodies. Okay, so do make sure you book on that class. That baking class is in January, and I think the next one is March or April, I can't remember. We're also doing cupcake bouquet classes. The cupcake bouquet classes is where you make a nice big arrangement of cupcakes. We're going to put them in a bouquet. We're going to bling it all up with clingy film paper and ribbons, and we're going to make them really pretty, and you can either present them to yourself or go and take them home and present them to somebody else. So that's what we're doing there. How is Sugar and Crumbs refurbishment going? It has been crazy. Okay, last week we spent the whole week dismantling the warehouse, cleaning the warehouse, okay, moving the warehouse to one side, moving the warehouse into the pods, moving the warehouse up onto the roof on the mezzanine. We've worked all weekend solid. I have to say, Laura and I have been in all weekend. Lazy Maria only came on Saturday. She had a day off.
Sorry.
Yeah, she had a day off. But quite a lot of boys worked with us all over the weekend. Lazy Maria's boyfriend only worked Saturday.
Sorry.
Don't know what they were doing on Sunday. I'm sure they were having more fun than me and Laura. I'm sure they were. So, me and Laura, don't you worry, me and Laura supported Sugar and Crumbs. We were there. Anyhow, the builders have come in today, and if I hear another banging sound, I think I'm going to go insane. Let me tell you now, that wasn't what was going on Sunday, that was what was going on with the hammer. So, with all the boys in the warehouse, because we put up that much racking today, those guys, it looks a different place already. And we feel that by the end of the week it's going to be a massive achievement. Stocks are running low in Sugar and Crumbs, basically because I can't buy anything because I've got nowhere to put it. So I'm hoping to get the warehouse back filled up the week, not next week. So I'm hoping to get us all racked back up again, get places for everything, restock, bring in some new products, okay, and basically we're going to be there. We're going to be smashing it with lots of new goodies. So gold boxes, you keep asking me about gold boxes. We are going to make gold boxes. I just can't make them this week because I've got no space, but they are going to be made before Christmas, okay? So we will be making them and we will be dispatching them, so don't worry, you will get those in time for Christmas, but we just can't make them this week physically because we've just got no room. And anybody who's come and done click and collect this week, they will tell you, we have got stuff in the office, in the hallways, everywhere. So it's just a bit crazy, but it's all worth it in the end. What are you two laughing your heads off at? Is this smutty comments coming along about Maria? Yes. That's how jealous Laura and I were. This is why we mentioned it. So anyhow, moving forward, have you got anything smutty to say, Vedia?
No, I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. Through dust everywhere.
Absolutely. So Vedia is fantastic at flower making with paper. Anyhow, what I'd like you to do, if you haven't met Vedia before, she's a great fun girl. She always has a beautiful smile, which I absolutely love. Okay. No, you do. I've never seen a woman smile so much as you. Seriously. If you'd like to pop over to her page, she's actually local to us as well. So if you'd like to pop over to her page, it's called Lilli Oliver Cakes and it's spelled Lilli. So do pop over to her Facebook page, give her a nice big like. Thank you. After this demo, you know, send her a message, let her know how much you appreciate her being here tonight. Because you've got to remember, everybody we bring into the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen comes for free. They offer their whole time for free. They prep for free. Everything they do is for free, just for you guys. And we're actually the only company that does everything for free, that's consistent every Monday, every Thursday. And the reason that we do it is because we hope that you shop with us. We hope you get to know about our company. We hope that you shop with us. We hope that you support us. You know, we try to let you into our lives. We're a small company, as you know, but we are growing, but we still want that nice, friendly, personal touch with you guys. And we want to bring these tutors to you, and cake bakers and hobby bakers. I shouldn't say that word, okay?
Not allowed.
I would get my hands slapped. Okay, bakers. Professionals hate the hobby bakers, and the bakers hate the hobby bakers hate the professionals. So that's why we don't say it. So, okay, but basically we bring everybody here and you know, just to show you, just to show you what people can do, give you ideas, give you inspiration. Do we get it right all the time? Not always, but you know what, it's just like being in your own kitchen, and it's about having fun. And then the last thing that I'm going to tell you is everything that goes on in this kitchen stays in this kitchen, okay? So anything that we make here is for our own personal use. We don't sell it, we don't, when I say we don't give it away, of course we do. The staff eat it, I eat it, Maria eats most of it, albeit she's been a good girl for 2 weeks, but we don't resell it out to anybody. So if we flick our hair, touch our face, you know, do something that you don't approve of, don't worry about it. We're all quite happy about it in the kitchen. And now I just want you to sit back with that cup of tea that I told you to get earlier and enjoy the evening. And Laura will do some shout outs while we get video going. So the first thing we're going to do is make shortbread.
Yeah, we're making flavoured shortbread, which we have got this amazing and it's ginger and white chocolate. It's absolutely.
You've just tried it now, haven't you?
I didn't double dip though.
You can do that with us, don't mind.
So basically, we posted I think we put the recipe up, haven't we? Yeah. So we've got the butter, we've got everything weighed out at the moment. So we're going to start off in our gorgeous pink mixer with the butter. So we're going to cream the butter and the icing sugar together. Sorry, am I?
You have to do it at a funny angle.
Yeah, is that okay? Yeah.
I know, that's a good thing in the kitchen. Nobody really realises that we have to start working back to front.
Yeah,
funny angles, so they can see everything.
Okay.
We've got a really good audience building up tonight. We've got
glamorous assistant.
I know, yeah.
Big glamorous assistant.
Big and beautiful. Okay, and this is the absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I see. Snowing. What I'll do is, if we've got to do it from this side, should I take that out?
Do you
no, I'm not going to bother doing that.
Do you do your butter first, or do you put it all together?
I just put it all together.
Do you? Right,
I'm
okay.
just
scared.
Well, no, you just fling it all in, don't you? That's what I do.
Okay. Yeah. That's what we like. Okay.
Right. Slowly though, because obviously with the icy sugar, it's
So,
going to go everywhere.
last Monday we had a fabulous lady here using this gadget. So,
Oh, got a gadget.
Have you seen this gadget?
Imogen's watching tonight. Imogen's watching, yeah.
Have you not seen this video?
No.
Well, it's fabulous, okay?
It looks like a shower.
I know. But it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's, what's it called, Maria? Laura again, I can't remember.
A universal
Oh, is it to stop the war?
mixer guard.
Ah.
Yeah. So let me just...
Yeah, Imogen's watching tonight. We've got a couple of new people watching tonight as well.
Right.
And all we ask is that you say hi, introduce yourselves and enjoy the tutorial. If you've got any questions about what we do this evening, pop it on and we will try and get round to you. The amazing thing about our community is that everyone's so helpful. So even if I miss the question or the comment, I'm sure someone else will jump in and help out in the meantime.
So this universal guard, Imogen will be so pleased. In fairness, Imogen sent this to me in the summer, okay, and I have used it a few times. I just didn't tell you guys about it because she was up last Monday doing the demo, and I didn't want to talk to you about it in case I'd put it on wrong, I've got it right, but really it's so easy. So all you're going to do is clip it over your bowl. I've just folded it back there so that we can put it onto the mixer. You're going to love this, aren't you?
This is cute, yeah.
Okay, and then we are going to pull this up. We're going to take the strap over, fasten the strap, sugar.
And can you get like different patterns and stuff?
Well, no, because she's only a small little company at the moment. She has to have a more... When you order things from a manufacturer, when you think of a design or your creativity, a manufacturer wants you to order like 1,000 or 10,000.
Right.
So this is her first colour. So she does get asked for loads of colours. But unfortunately, she's not in a position yet to go, I'll have 5,000 pink, yellow, blues, you know what I mean? So this is the colour she chose because this is her branding colour. And to be fair, there is pink on it. So basically, you just turn that on. And if I thought I should have put this in the glass bowl so they could have seen the magic, but I wasn't thinking. Sorry, guys. You're just going to have to imagine the little magic that's going on in here.
Okay.
So whack it on.
Let's go. Oh.
And if you want one of those, you go to Imogen's website. Message me, I'll tell you how to get that.
Okay. So I can go full.
You can go
because we've got the garden on,
it comes out.
No, that's great. That's really cute.
And just so we can go back, it's so funny you guys asking about Santa Snowball. What does it taste like? So it was on the community group. Did you see that? Did you see all the innuendos?
No, I didn't see it.
So somebody quite innocently put on, what does Santa's snowballs taste like?
Imagine. Use lot.
I have to say it got rather filthy. Anyhow, just so you know, the name is on the label there. It's ginger and white chocolate, okay? So that's what, and it does taste amazing. And Vidia's just tasted it for herself.
It's gorgeous, yeah, really nice, yeah. Right, I'm going to have a sneak peek to see how we're doing. How do we do this then?
Just
oh, it's a little.
No,
oh, right.
So you can loosen that, so you can have a look peek.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's perfect, yeah. Oh, brilliant, yeah. So.
And then if you want to scrape down, just fold it all out of the side.
Yeah.
Finger.
Lift that.
Lift that.
Oops.
Fold it all back over the bowl.
Oh, Imogen, I'm messing your thing up. Sorry, I'm not. So, oh.
You were supposed to put it on first. What you're supposed to do is unloosen the button.
I've not used it before. You did that bit because I ruined it now.
The idea is you unloosen the button so it's off like this. I don't know whether you can see this button on the camera.
That stretches the elastic.
You unloosen that, okay. Then you fold it back, then you lift it off.
Right.
Right. Do you want to scrape down?
Yeah.
Should I show you how to do the recipe?
No, it's okay. I can manage that. But you just throw these new gadgets at me. Honestly. Right, so we'll give that a scrape down.
Yeah, Imogen's just put roll down first.
Yes. Yeah, thanks Imogen. Right, so we'll scrape that down.
Well, the good thing is everybody can see how they're going to muck it up first. Now they know how to do it right.
So we're going to go in with the egg. I'm going to put that in there first.
Yeah, no, that's what I give you that bowl for.
Yeah, thank you.
If you do want to buy one of these, pop over to Imogen's website, which, can we remember the name?
Sugar Button
Creative. Yeah, so sugarbuttonscreative.com I think it is, if not it's .co.uk, but either way pop over to there and you can buy it direct off Imogen, and believe me, once you've bought it you are going to love it. So fasten it over.
Fasten that
Go
over
over the
there,
top.
yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I think there's a few people from last week hoping that Santa brings them the mixer guard.
Okay.
It's on a few Christmas list of things.
Yeah. It's a great gadget. So I'm going to be using it all the time now.
Let's have a quick look at that. So we're going to start incorporating the flour.
So I'm just going to move this out the way and we'll come back to this.
Okay.
See, you've got the hang of it now.
I'm doing it. Yeah, that's it. So you loosen it.
Yeah, roll it
down. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. So we're going to do this bit by, well, say half and half. We're going to go really slowly. Now, the flour, have we got gluten-free?
That's gluten-free flour.
So we're using gluten-free. You can use normal flour or you can use gluten-free for this recipe. Same quantities.
Dove's Farm. Is it Dove's Farm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So that goes over, yeah, and then I pull the elastic. Okay, this is really cute.
Imogen's just posted the link onto her website for anyone that is interested in purchasing the mixer guard.
You can have a sneak peek like this.
No.
It's cute.
Sneak peek.
Little sneak peek. It's coming together. Yeah, I've got the hang of it now. That. Coming to the dough stage now. The rest of the flour, just go slowly with this. Over and then pull, isn't it? Over pull, over pull.
So while she's actually mixing that, I'm just going to tell you, so last week, so for 2 weeks now we've been making Christmas cakes. So I've showed you how to make one with alcohol, one without alcohol and with gluten-free flour in. The only one we haven't done is the vegetarian well, we've done the one we did last week was suitable for vegetarians but not suitable for vegans. So we baked it and I'm just going to show you what it's like. Some of you have said that you've had it in the oven. It should be in the oven about 1.5 to 2 hours. I can't confirm how hot or cold your oven is. Okay, so after 1.5 hours, just start testing it. Mine takes 2 hours in my oven. And if you see Laura laughing around, somehow we have managed to get a fly in the kitchen. I didn't even know they existed this time of the year.
No.
There we go.
There we go. I'm just scraping the dough
So
down.
we are going to cut this afterwards, so we're all going to have a slice. I'm not going to decorate this one. There we go. So just to show you, that's this 8-inch one. If you want to make it bigger, just make it double the size. Can you see that, Laura?
No, I'm just going to have to...
Whoops. I like throwing this cake around.
Just going to reconnect the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason we're not
Are we connected?
We are completely connected, just that one camera.
Okay,
That's
Can
all.
I get that flour and we've got some cling film?
We have, there's the flour.
Or do you want to put it in the molds?
Yeah, we'll put it in the molds now.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to use some of the flour. Can I just
Yep, you
move
can.
that
Just 1
cake?
second.
Yeah.
We're just reconnecting to that
Yeah.
camera, are we?
Yep, we're back on
Yeah,
it.
we're back on. So the Christmas cake is the one that we made last Thursday. This is the one with the gluten-free flour, and it's also suitable for vegetarians but not for vegans. I've just tipped it upside down, okay? And if you want to make it higher, then just make 2. Wasn't too bad, so make 2, but it tastes delicious. We're not going to decorate this one though, because we just want to cut into it, don't we?
Looks amazing, yeah.
And I will say that Karen from the office, Laura, Anne-Marie and I have been eating one all week with custard, and it's been gorgeous.
Wow.
But we've had the alcoholic one.
Absolutely.
Because I'm allergic to alcohol, it doesn't bother me once it's been cooked. But it tastes amazing, doesn't it? And then Laura took the other half home yesterday. Oh, it was delicious.
Oh, that was amazing.
So I'll chop this up, and then you can get on with that.
Okay, so we'll transfer this over. I'm just going
So for anyone who's just joined us, Vedia's here from Lilli Oliver Cakes. Current, not a
We've
flag.
got a random current. Yeah, that wasn't a flag. That was a
flag.
current, definitely.
So Vedia's here from Lilli Oliver Cakes, and at the moment we've just done a very quick shortbread / cookie mix, is it?
Yeah.
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 And we're just going to use a couple of different Karen Davies and Katie Sue moulds, and just a few Christmas themes really, just to join in the festivities.
A shortbread recipe actually using the icing sugar. So it's a nice soft dough. It smells amazing. What other flavours have you got, Carol, in the...
Which flavours?
I'm sure, was there mulled wine?
We've got mulled wine.
Yeah, that'd be my favourite, I think.
Mulled wine. We have apple crumble, toffee apple, and
toasted marshmallow.
Toasted marshmallow.
Lovely. So this is just a nice shortbread recipe. It's going to have the nice Christmassy flavour with the
And I'm going to put that
the
there.
icing.
And can I tell you, I never thought that I would like cake, fruit cake, and it's with fresh orange juice.
Oh,
And
really?
it tastes gorgeous.
So I'm just going to put plenty of flour
Sorry, Marie.
on your board.
But it's nice.
I'm dying to have a piece of this cake. I've got to roll this blooming dough out, right?
Oh my god, that is so nice. No, that is so nice, guys. If you've not made this recipe, do make it. And even if you can't be bothered to decorate it, just have it either on its own or with custard. It is delicious.
We've got a bigger rolling pin. We'll just cut some out, and then do you want to do my promised assistant when you start eating cake? Are we going to show them how to do the moulds?
Yeah. So what I thought is that we could do some Christmas moulds. So I thought you could just dust that.
Yeah,
mould it, pop it
okay.
in.
Yeah.
Here's
Do
your
the flour.
pouch. Yeah. And then I just thought you could just do a couple of the other little doggy ones. Just do one or two
Very cute.
out of them. These are great ones, sugar ones.
Yeah. Now
just
I
do
didn't
two
know you
out of
could
each
bake
one.
these. This is a great idea. If you
Yeah.
want to do these little individual. I'm here. Yeah, can you see?
And then we've got Santa there, sitting Santa. And I'll carry on eating my cake while you work.
Right, okay. She said she was going to help me do this bit. No pressure. So we'll just pop these in here. These will be really cute.
That's amazing.
Right.
We've got a lady called Rena who said, I made 2 of your Christmas cakes and baked them for 2 hours and I couldn't wait. And it tastes marvellous.
Thank you. Tastes good.
We'll do a couple in there. Should we do a bit
Well, I have to say, I'm very impressed with that one.
That's amazing.
I'm impressed with the original. I'm impressed with that.
Rebecca, one of those things to stop the icing flying everywhere is the universal mixer card. And Imogen Davis, if you scroll up the comments, or I'm sure Imogen will put the link back on, but you purchase them directly from Imogen at Sugar Button Creatives.
Okay. Do some, what do you say, some little
Yeah,
doggies,
don't forget to put his feet in.
Oh, these.
Yeah, sitting Santa.
Oh, right.
Got to keep going in.
Yeah. Let's give him some legs.
Well, I'm going to leave you to do all the work.
I want to eat cake.
And me too.
Okay.
You're going to love that.
Pop that in there. Is that okay?
So if you just tip that out now.
Yeah.
Okay. Show that. Are we on the camera? Can you see that? How?
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see
Yeah.
how nice.
Sorry, that's my fault. It's lost a leg.
Didn't squish his leg to his body.
Yeah, squished his leg, but there you go. You can
There we
see him there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a palette out. Get one thing. These are going to go in the fridge now for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Put enough of the dough in so that it put enough of the dough in so it fills to the top.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's little Santa's head. You're a bit tight with your dough, you.
Right. No, you know why? Because I'm thinking what we do with sugar paste, because we have to skin the top off, don't we? But I'll put extra in. Yeah. It is a biscuit.
I don't know if that one's going to hold that.
Biscuits.
Don't think he's going to hold.
I'll put more.
She was a bit mingy with him.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. It would help if you put the legs all together.
Yeah.
Instead of forgetting about the legs.
So for anyone who missed any part of the start of the Facebook Live, we've got Vedia here doing, at the moment, using the Karen Davies moulds. We're going to make a quick shortbread recipe. The recipe is on the Sugar and Crumbs Mixing It Up page. as well as the Christmas cake recipe that we've all just been scoffing behind the scenes, and that Carol has done over the past couple of Facebook Lives, and you've seen her decorate them as well. So if anyone needs any of the recipes, just head over to the Sugar and Crumbs Mixing It Up site, and everything's on there. Just a reminder as well, so we've used the Santa's Snowball flavoured icing sugar in this shortbread recipe tonight, but you can actually use any flavour of choice. It is a personal choice. So apple crumble, toffee apple, toasted marshmallow. I know strawberry milkshake is really popular in the cookies, and it's just suitable for anybody really. So whatever your taste is, if you're doing it with kids, if you're doing it for Christmas, there's literally a flavour for everything.
So just so you can see, for those people who missed Thursday's live, we did this Christmas cake, okay? So if you missed Thursday's live, Thursday morning, we did this one. Maria's taken this one home to Spain. Laura's got hers, she got hers the week before. Laura's got the alcoholic one. Maria's got the non-alcoholic one. But I showed you how to bake it, and now we're going to eat the undecorated non-alcoholic one. So we just showed you how to quickly use that, how to do the Amy Sweet stamps. So I think you'll enjoy doing that. Such an easy one. Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? Yeah. So Maria's going to take that home with her on Monday when she goes back to sunny Spain.
My mother can't wait.
Oh.
And the box safe again, Maria.
Right, they're coming out really cute. So there's a few little.
You okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you dust them all well enough here?
Yeah, that one I did. Yeah. I'm having issues with the Santa's leg. You'll have to
Give
do
over,
Santa. Go on. I've got issues with Santa's leg.
Right. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to let Vedia get on, and I'm going to take the dough away. Okay, and I'm going to play with it over here because I really need Vedia to get on with her flowers, and I'll make some of these and we'll get them in the oven.
Yeah.
That was the plan, by the way, that I was going to take it away for you. So we're going to clean up here.
Mixer finished
and
with.
I will make the decorations. Go on, Laura. What are you laughing at?
Maria trying to be dead sneaky, but she was on camera.
Right, I'm going to wash my hands.
Did they see her on camera? I knew she was dying to have these.
Right, we'll get cleaned up and then we'll do some. We'll go straight to the decorating of the actual cookies that we made earlier. Right, wash my hands very quickly.
Yeah, wash your hands in there. I'll clean the top.
Thank you.
So basically, all we were doing was showing you how to make the mix. I'll put some in the thing and get them in the oven, and then Vedia can get on then and start spraying the kitchen. Does it taste good? That it tastes lovely, doesn't it?
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Right.
Rena, if you contact Imogen Davison directly, I'm sure she'll be able to help you with the postage to the Netherlands.
To be fair, don't worry, okay? If you just do that, Imogen's watching tonight, so anybody who wants it, all they say, can they have the cake mixer cover, and then Imogen can private message you afterwards. There you go, Imogen.
Yep.
Right, I'm going to take this cake out the way because we need to give Vedia loads of space. So I'm going to put it there.
Busted. Louisa Johnson says busted. About Maria.
Right, I'm going to have a little piece of cake while we're cleaning up.
Oh, yeah, nice. Good.
It's gorgeous.
Right.
Custard, that baby. Oh, brandy, cream.
Yeah. Well, that one hasn't got any alcohol in it.
That is lovely. Oh, is it not?
No, it's got no alcohol in it.
Beautiful.
It was suitable for not for people who don't want alcohol. Right, we'll leave you to
I'll get some water so I don't have a big black. It's hanging out my mouth. Carol distracting us with her fruitcake.
Yeah, I'm going to get on. So you've got all the paste and
Yeah.
everything you need now.
Right, so.
You've got navy blue there. You're going to use that one.
Yeah.
You're going to use that one. You're going to use that one.
So we're on to the fun bit now. So we've got some of our cookies. So it's just the cookie mix, the shortbread mix. Cut out, cool down.
I'll cut some.
Thank you. So this is a really nice way to decorate shortbread or cupcakes or cookies, whatever recipe you use. So if you're not confident with royal icing, which can be difficult. Sometimes you've got to outline it, you've got to use a stiffer royal icing, then a looser one to infill it, wait for it to dry, then decorate. It can be quite a long process. So if you want to do some really cute cookies for Christmas, you can do this with the children as well. Then we're using sugar paste and moulds. So let's get some corn flour. So make sure you've got the cutter that you use to actually, so if we've got a snowflake there as well, so you just basically use the cutter, so you've got the same size as the one that you use to cut the actual biscuit out with. So we want to go really thin. This is a bit more dust on there, push them away. So these really are just like making cupcake toppers as well, but they're going onto cookies. So they're really versatile. You can use your dusts on them. Okay, so we've got two different sizes there. Use that one.
I'm going to put your mix in the fridge because your mix is a lot softer than mine.
Yeah.
So it can firm up.
Okie doke. So we've got that, we've got a little water pen then. Water pen, Joey.
Water pen, yeah.
Maria, just behind you and the colour behind her.
Thank you.
In the middle,
Let's get one of them out.
Yeah.
I love these. So you just get your little water pen. And you can just wet. Are we here?
We're on the middle, yeah.
In the middle,
yeah.
yeah.
You can see,
okay, great,
yeah.
yeah. And we just carefully. Oh, the palette down for that. Get that on there. And you just place that on a bit that way a bit, but we can just play around with that. Okie doke. There we go. So that's there. So you can just set these up, ready to go.
So anybody who's watching, I've put Vidia's mix into the fridge for half an hour, which is what she did recommend. Her mix is a bit softer than when I make mine.
Yeah,
So it's
just
different, isn't it? If it
yeah,
firms up a bit,
firm
then we
up,
can
yeah.
roll it out.
Yeah. Okay. So we're just using the water pen on the cookie. In fact, I could put another one on there. So
What do you
we can
like?
pick it up, yeah, pan it
I
out.
was looking at my phone.
Okay, so first one, we've got them set up there, so I'm going to show you how to make these. So a cute bauble, okay, so we've got the basic round shape, so we just need sugar paste to make the little, that's where you hang it up on the tray. I'm not quite sure what the technical name is for that.
Is this the wrench or sugar paste?
We are using sugar paste direct.
Oh, sugar paste
And
direct.
the white one there is the Coolpit Brilliant White.
Coolpit, yeah.
And we're going to use the sugar paste direct navy blue.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So all Vedia's done is these are cookies that have been pre-made, and then she just uses a water brush pen just so she can adhere some sugar paste to the top of them, just so it sticks on ready for the decorations.
Okay, so we just make a basic bowl shape for the little hangy, dangly bit, whatever it's called. Can we find out the actual official name for that, do you think, Laura?
Google.
Yeah, Google it, yeah.
Bauble thing.
Yeah.
For the bauble thing, yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
what they call it.
And we'll just stick that on.
I
Yeah.
cannot believe what Jane Temples wrote.
I didn't read that out, Carol.
We'll read it after 9, shall we?
We'll just stick that to
Thanks, Jane.
top. And then we will get, have we got something to put lines in there? What little knife? Where did that little knife go?
A little knife.
Just a knife or anything, just to put some little lines in there. Little hole.
No, I'm sorry, there's not a technical name.
Is there not a technical name for it?
I'm sorry, no.
What should we call it then? The top of the bauble thingamajig.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just put some.
A bauble hanging clip.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. And then we'll dust that silver or gold. We'll paint that. So. Okay.
Hanger-upper, Lynn Sproul says.
Hanger-upper. A hanger-upper. So with this one, we've covered it with the sugar crystals, and then we put a little strip across with some little baubles on. So you just go in with your brush. There we go. And so I don't make a mess, which is very
On the display
unlike
stand.
me. Yeah, I want something, a little bit of, I'm going to just do this, and so I don't want to make a mess. We've got some.
So somebody's asked, what are we putting on top of the biscuits? Basically, Video's just using a water brush pen. So that, I think you've already said this, haven't you?
Yeah.
Water brush pen, so that you can add the sugar paste to it, and then she's just wiping over again to make it a bit sticky.
Yes, sorry, a little plate or bowl actually.
Here you go.
Yeah. So we're going to just cover the whole thing with.
Do you put
these
Tylo in the
sprinkles.
sugar paste? We've not put Tylo in the sugar paste because basically it's going straight onto the biscuit.
Yeah.
You only need to put Tylo in the sugar paste if you want something to stand up.
Yeah.
And because we're actually lying this down and putting it straight onto the biscuit, just roll it out as it is.
Yeah, that's it. You don't need to.
We're not actually putting a lot of water on, so we won't create mould on the biscuit. It's a little dab, which is why we're using a brush.
These biscuits should only have a shelf life of about 5 days anyway. I don't think you'd get mould within a few days.
No, I was going to say,
No.
you'd eat the biscuits anyhow pretty rapid.
Yeah. Okay.
It's called a ferrule.
Oh, yeah.
Her husband thing.
A ferrule?
Yeah, so
Ferrule.
Charlotte McManus said it's called a ferrule.
Wow.
Well, her husband says
We've
it's
learned
called a
something.
ferrule.
Yeah.
We've
Tell
learned
you, it's
something.
educational here, isn't it? Look what we learned.
Ferrule. A ferrule.
Never would have guessed that in a million years. Feral.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if she was calling us feral.
So can I just say about creating mould, when you put sugar paste into the moulds, you use corn flour. When you put sugar paste straight onto a cake is very soft and got moisture inside the cake. The two moistures together will create mould if you use corn flour, so therefore you would use sugar paste. Sorry, you would use icing sugar, because icing sugar is a preservative. In this case, all we're doing is putting a tiny dab of water on with a water brush pen onto a biscuit. We are not here to hurt anybody, it's just a dab of water, just so the sugar paste will stick to the biscuit. We've got a lady who's very concerned about us putting water on the biscuit.
Right.
So don't panic.
Yeah, that's different when you're doing the cakes, isn't
Yeah,
it?
when you're doing a cake.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to make a little strip going across here.
Yeah, so it's a definite... Right, here we go. Ferrule. It's
Ferrule. How do you spell it?
So it's spelled F-E-R-R-U-L-E. But Karen Naylor says it's pronounced ferrule.
Ah, well done.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Okay.
Every day's a school day.
Yeah, well done.
Every day is a school day.
She likes her English grammar, Karen. She's very good at it.
So we'll go in with my favourites.
And Richard
Some
Prompton got it
dust.
right
Yes,
as well.
thank
Well
you.
done. Oh, we've got two clever clogs in the group.
Geraldine Butland as well.
Did she? Oh, well done. Weren't us, was it?
No. Couldn't even, not even Google could find that out for me.
That's brilliant.
We had no idea.
Okay. So I think we'll go with this really nice. This is the, is that the burgundy? So that's the fractal burgundy red.
So just so we can just go over this one more time, as Joanna Colby says, if worried, use sugar water on the biscuit or royal icing. These biscuits are not going to last long enough, I won't worry.
No. If they were in my house, they'd be gone in the night.
Yeah.
We can't even put chocolate decorations on our tree because my nephews eat them every time they come in.
Well, you went home with that Christmas cake the other day.
Oh,
It was gone, yesterday,
It's
wasn't it?
it's gone.
Well, should we move that big bottle out of the way so they can see what you're
there
doing?
we go. So we're using this nice burgundy. Oh, that is gorgeous.
It's a gorgeous colour, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is the Fun Dustic range from Fractal. So this isn't the shiny stuff, this is the matte colours. And this is a lovely burgundy colour. Because we're always showing you the shiny colours, but we don't really show you the matte colours, and the matte colours are stunning. So if you want these, they're also still on offer, because I've kept quite a lot of things on offer because of us doing the warehouse refit. So these things are these are still on to offer, but you'll need to go to Fractal on our website. I love that colour.
It's
actually.
like
never
a
used
really
that
nice
one.
matte lipstick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gorgeous, yeah.
I'd really like a
I've
lipstick
got-
in that
yeah.
colour.
I've got one this colour. It's really nice.
It's really good.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? It looks really, it's very Christmassy burgundy. So I'm going to do this, and then I think we're going to definitely go in with some. We've got a gold, haven't we? We've got a gold. Let's see which one.
A few there, yeah.
Do we do antique or do we do that? We might do antique, I think, with the burgundy.
Yeah, Jackie says, well, Sizer says I always put water on the cookies, never had a problem.
Yeah, no, it's
I do want to just say we did put a dash on, we didn't actually soak it in water. I really need to stop this conversation now, it's driving me mad. Let's get back to what we were doing.
Yeah. Can of worms.
Every time you come here, you start trouble.
It's me, isn't it? I know.
You always start a debate.
I know. Debate. Right, so this is really nice. So this is the Fractal Antique Gold.
Hello, Miss Riley, Cat Riley. Missed her. She been on the last few weeks.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm sure she was on last week, and she's been on already today. Yeah.
It was quieter than normal. So the cutters, we do have the cutters.
What's this called again?
It's Fractal. It's a Fractal range, but this is the
no, sorry, this that we painted.
Right.
The official name.
Farul.
Farul. So we're going to go in with the antique gold on there.
Yeah, it's lovely that colour, isn't it?
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
So the cutters we do sell, and you can cut them so they're round one side and a frilly edge on the other side. And the ones that we have are used by Cake Style. I've actually forgot to put them on the wish list, but I will put them on after.
Is that these?
Yeah. So you can do a serrated edge or a round edge.
Yeah. And then you use that again to cut your sugar paste. You've got the right size.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to go really
I'll just put them in the wish list now.
On the edge.
And anything else I might have forgot.
Let's see how steady my hand is. I'm going to attempt to do the edge. And I've not got my reading glasses.
So Vedia's used the powders with a little bit of the dipping solution just to create a paint sort of finish. So you just mix as much dust as you want, really, to whatever thickness you want. So it's personal choice how thick or thin your paint is, but as long as
have a look at
you're
what I've
comfortable.
done. Just if you find it's too watery, just add more dust.
A bit more dust.
Yes, that's all you do. Turn it this way.
And the good thing with the dust is just leave them in your tray to dry, and then when they're dry, just use the back of your brush, give it a little shake round, it'll all turn back into dust again, and you can just brush it back into your pot. Nikki King, this is like, I'm eating popcorn, this is like movie night.
God.
The nice thing about being in the kitchen is that we're all normal. None of us here, well, apart from Vedia being a professional, but none of us here are professionals. And we just like to play in the kitchen and give you all ideas.
Yeah, it's just using your own creativity.
Absolutely.
This is just to inspire you, and then you just go with it. Use all your molds, and the reason I loved it. I'm into cookies at the moment. I just think they're really a nice alternative to a cupcake. So this is like similar to making cupcake toppers, but rather than having all the buttercream icing going everywhere and what have you, these are just they're really easy to, once they've dried and they dry out a little bit, they're really easy to package up and put in little little cookie box. Yeah, little cookie
We've got the bags with the ties
the
on the
plastic
website.
bags, exactly. Yeah, so you can put a few in there, gift tag, and it's a perfect little gift, isn't it?
Bags,
and then you don't have to get a cupcake box and all that.
Yeah.
So that's just a simple design. We've got that one there with the little sugar balls on there. So that's your basic bauble. Okay, so we'll go on to this one. So what we've done here is use an impression mat, but we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to use this absolutely gorgeous Snowflake mat here. So I'm going to put some of the sugar paste on here.
Can we just
use the corn dust?
Yeah,
this way.
Now,
let me move all my dust out the way.
So a couple of questions just about how to mix the dust. So you can use a strained, very, very well strained lemon juice. You can use vodka. You can use any clear alcohol. So vodka, gin. Even have people suggesting white rum. But if you don't want to use anything like alcohol, it does evaporate. You can buy the dipping solution off the website, and there's also a rejuvenated spirit, and there's the same food. It's like a food grade alcohol, isn't it? And it's tasteless. It's not, you know.
For those that don't want to use alcohol, though, if it's going to whatever, I mean, it does evaporate, but for religious purposes or whatever, rose water.
There you go. Yeah, perfect alternative.
Blue one.
Oh, the blue.
You're doing
blue? Yeah.
You were going to cut them out with the cutters to go on top and then paint them silver.
I'll do something. Yeah.
I was just reminding you, sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to do a flat one and then put them on top.
Go on,
we'll
do
do
that.
this and then we can highlight them with silver, which will look really nice. So I'm going to go in with a dark blue for this one.
I was just thinking if you put the dark blue all the way in there, then cut a circle out.
And then we can highlight it with silver.
Or something,
that'll look really nice, So we're going to go in with the blue. We're going to just roll it out a little bit.
So some of you guys, last night I put a post on the community page and it asked you why you, what got you started cake baking. And quite a lot of stories I've actually heard because so many of you write emails to me and messages about your lives, and it's really made me think about things. But it was really nice to watch all of you put your comments on there on why you cake bake and why it, you know, why you do it for the love or why it distracts you. And you know what, there's some very sad stories on there and I applaud you all. So if anybody wants to go and read that post, it's actually a very interesting post to read, especially all the comments that came back.
Okay, I'll use the ones I did before so I've got the right size. Okay, so what we're going to do here, so we've got the snowflake, we'll just put that in the mat. We should do half and half or that. We can just cover that with that.
You might need dust and brush to dust that.
Yeah. So put a little bit of water and stick that on there.
If you go in the cupboard behind you, those mermaid brushes I think are in there. If you want to brush off the ice and sugar. The other cupboard.
Mermaid one?
Yeah, the mermaid tail one.
Oh yeah, my favourite.
Are they on there?
Yeah.
And
we love these. Yeah.
Just have to unclip it.
So we'll dust off
Just
excess corn flour, and then I think we'll go in with the silver on top of this to highlight it. So this is a great mould, it's really deep, so as you can see all the little snowflakes, but we're going to add the silver dust to this now. Oh, sorry, I did that one first.
Down a bit,
down a bit.
Up a bit.
Up a bit, down a bit.
Up a bit.
There we go. So I'll do.
Can you stop running around with it?
Me and these cameras, I'll never get used. Up a bit, down a bit.
Leave you for a second to get your silver dust.
So we'll do a white and a silver, so to get the right colour. With the dust, you can mix the colours together like you would paint to get the right shade, well, the right shade for yourself. Thinking which size brush, so we'll go with this one. So all I do is just put a little bit of the dust in, and you can just judge it. See, these are starting to dry, that's starting to evaporate now, so they're going a little bit thicker, and eventually it'll completely evaporate. And like Carol said before, you can just pop the dust in back into your pot.
Janet Brown said it's like burning the bulb, please. Up a bit, down a bit, left a bit, bang.
Oh, we should have some Christmas music on, shouldn't we?
Well, the thing is, we can't, because when I started the lives 2 years ago, we used to have music, and then we uploaded them to YouTube. Somebody reported us for having music on. So, I'm sure there's better things to do in your life than reporting me for having music on in the background.
What is that, like licensing?
Yeah.
That's a bit sad.
Yeah. All the things that are going on in the world.
Jingle bells. So you can see that's a little bit thicker now. So I wouldn't advise you doing this when you've had a few Christmas sherries, because you do need a steady hand. I'm going to use, sorry, I'm going to wet that down a little bit more. So that's a little bit thick, so I'm going to wet that down. And I am going to mix it with the silver, because I want a silvery colour, but I want a lighter silver. So we can just mix these up.
Yeah, that's a nice idea, that.
To achieve the colour, yeah. Yeah, even with the gold, say if you've not got an antique gold, then you can mix it with another colour. If you look at the, I'm not great at
colour wheel.
The colour wheel, yeah, that can help you.
Yeah.
And it's just
No,
the same.
That's a good idea.
To mix your colours to get the, you know, what you need. There we go. So. Snowflake here. You'll see this starts to come alive now.
This is where everyone is mesmerised by what you're doing. Everyone holds their breath.
Yeah. Are we close enough there? Can we see?
The navy's really nice, isn't it? So it's like creating sort of the night look, and then the shimmery snowflakes.
Karen, yes, you can dust the mould first. So if you want with your molds, you can use the pearls. A lot of people don't, because they do sort of stay in. They don't come out very well, the shines. But if you put them in the dishwasher face down, they should come off okay. Yeah, Jackie Richards, silent concentration. So it just brings it out. So this sugar paste here is a new colour from Sugar Paste Direct. We do sell it in 2.5 kilos. It's absolutely delicious and really very nice. And you're quite right, Karen, it's never been this quiet.
But I would say, in the chaos of Christmas, if you can get the kids in bed and have a little glass of wine or a sherry, and just, it's really quite relaxing doing this.
The effect is beautiful as well. It's so simple, but it's really effective.
So tonight also, Vedia is going to show you how to make an edible paper poinsettia. Decorate the outside of her cake with paper and airbrush it with a dinky doodle. So you guys who've got your dinky doodles, she's going to show you how to use those. And those guys who haven't got a dinky doodle, we sell them as well.
Okay, right, I'm going to need a little bit more dipping solution, and we'll finish that up. How are we doing for time? I'm just thinking, yeah, I've got to do the cake yet.
Yeah. Pardon? You haven't forgot that cake?
Yeah, no, I've not forgot. It's over there, no.
Do the cookies need checking?
They're not in the oven.
Oh, they're not in the oven.
No, they're in the fridge. So don't worry about the cookie dough. It's not in the fridge yet. I'm going to go over. I think I've got about 10 more minutes of it in the fridge. So we are 3 minutes to 9 video. So you've got an hour to make a flower.
Right, that's no problem.
To make a flower, decorate a cake and use the Dinky Doodle.
Yeah.
Try not to spray Maria or ourselves if you don't mind.
I can't make any promises.
But you know, it'd be really nice afterwards if you can show them how to use the matte colour with a nice shine over the top of it.
Yeah,
using
we'll
the fractal.
do that. Yeah. So when we've, I don't know if anybody's tuned in before with the wafer paper. We've done wafer paper flowers. We've made quite a few now. So I'm going to show you a new technique. The bark texture and the wood texture is really, you know, that seems to be really taking off a lot of cakes, especially this time of year when you want that really sort of outdoorsy look. So we've created like a washed wood panelled effect using the paper and just sugar paste. And then we've done the made the poinsettia flower. And I'm not going to be flicking dust everywhere like I normally do.
Well, they're going to be disappointed because the comments are already there. Oh my God, take cover, everyone.
Well, I'm using the airbrush, so
I have to say,
we are very, to a new level.
We are very nervous in giving you the airbrush.
I'm really good.
We do think we're insane. Sue Peter says all the glitter.
Yeah, all the glitter. Oh, we're not doing glitter. We'll have to throw some glitter over everything later on. So, not taking too much time, just
plain, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. You just dab it. If the smaller snowflakes, just dab with your brush. And you find that easier.
Cat Riley says, boo, she wants you to throw the glitter.
Well, we'll do. If Carol will allow me in the glitter cupboard, we'll be throwing glitter everywhere later.
The joke is for you newbies, the first time Vedia came on, we never knew anybody could throw rose dust around like
the rose gold. I love this rose gold.
It's meant to last a while, we have none left.
We were actually dusting the paper, wasn't we? The paper, so it did end up going everywhere.
Julie, I'm not sure if the Dinky Doodle brush fits any airbrush pen. What I would do is contact Dawn Butler on Facebook, or just search Dinky Doodle on Facebook, and Dawn will be able to answer that question for you. A few people are looking forward to using the airbrush because they've got it but not used it yet.
Yeah, I use my airbrush a lot on cakes. I use it on buttercream cakes, which a lot of people don't do, but it works absolutely brilliantly. To do your blended colours. I use it on a lot of my cakes, and it works with colouring the wafer paper.
Do you know what it is? I think it's one of those things, once you've used it, you'll use it. Like mine's there, and it's been sat there brand new since when did they arrive? End of September. So it's been sat there since the end of September waiting for me to use it, and I'm too scared still. So
if you're doing buttercream cakes is brilliant to use it on, because I always do, just to give just a little bit more depth, I'll do say a plain cream butter cake, a white buttercream cake, and then I'll do a light pink and maybe you know, another colour of gold or whatever, you know, so it just graduates, and it's really nice finish.
Well, I'll show you this one that the Queen of Hearts girls did, and they did this with the airbrush.
Oh, that's amazing.
So the Queen of Hearts girls, what they did is,
that's
buttercream, and then all they've done is use a knife to slice it all up, then they've done that with silver spray.
Silver spray,
and that's all buttercream,
really well with buttercream.
And then this here they've made with flowers with buttercream, and then they've actually sprayed luster on the flowers.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Yeah. They've used wafer paper.
Yeah, they've used
wafer paper. It's popular, very popular now, wafer paper. So there's our snowflake, and I think we are going to have to use, so we've got this gorgeous mould. So this is the Katie Sue mould, so I think we're going to have to do a cookie with a few of these on.
Right. Laura, you're going to have to carry on.
So we'll make this one. I'll quickly wash my hands because I've been working with that blue, so we don't want to transfer the colour onto our white cookie. Let me write that down now around here. So we'll do, I'll do the white ones first and I will use a darker colour and then we'll do similar to what we did on there. So we're just going to dust this. We've got the cookie there. We'll put some of these lovely baubles on. So we'll go in with the white and then we'll use the paints to give them the nice different colours. What do you think? Reds, golds?
Yeah.
Yeah, reds and golds, green, add a green maybe, red, gold and green, yeah. Okay. So we're just rolling it. There.
Oh, this dough tastes nice.
Yeah, with that ice and sugar.
Yeah.
So just to remind everyone, if they have missed any of the Facebook Live this evening or they can't stay for the full session, the whole Facebook Live will be pinned to the top of the Facebook page when we've finished. You can then watch it back at any point. It's also going to be uploaded to the YouTube channel as well by the end of the week. We normally try and have it on by Wednesday, but it just depends on YouTube how quickly we can get it uploaded. The best way to find us on YouTube is just to search for Sugar and Crumbs with the Nifty Nozzles, and then also subscribe to the page. Then any new videos, like the 1 minute videos that Maria does or any other tutorials that you've seen, you can always watch back from the channel directly. And again, it's just a great way of recapping at your own leisure. And you know, if there's a recipe, for example, and you want to, you know, get everything in advance and then actually do it along with us on the tutorial, you can pause and go back 10 seconds, and I think that's a great way of doing it as well.
Yeah, that's really good. It is. I like your 1 minute ones as well. They're brilliant, really good. Like I said, you've got the tutorial in the kitchen with you, haven't you, while helping you.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. There's loads on there now, isn't it? I
yeah, there is
loads of different ones.
Been alive for 2 years now.
Wow.
You just come across to the centre of it.
Yeah, here. Yeah,
great.
I'll try to do it that way.
Any way you want. We can flip it round whenever you're
not
ready.
Yeah.
We'll flip it round when you're finished and show everyone, but that's fine.
So I think we'll go in that little cone shape one as well. These are really, really cute. Very Christmassy. These moulds are absolutely brilliant. You hardly need any corn flour, you just pop them in.
So just to show you that we've just cut them out there.
Oh, 1 minute.
So we've done, just so I can turn them the right way. We've done 2 Christmas trees, 2 stars and 2 houses. We do sell these cutters as well. They're on the wish list. I'm just going to put them back in the fridge for a few minutes.
Lindsay's just saying she's got this mould and she does struggle with the thin bits that are above the bauble, but the way that you've just done it there, you've left a little bit at the edge, you've not pushed the paste flat, and I think that's the trick, isn't it?
Right, yeah, is that helping? Because you're not going to get it. You're never going to get it, but what I did was just trim around it, and then we'll just highlight that anyway. With the dust. But you've got the effect, haven't you? There, we'll need to trim that down. Okay. Do a little, there's the string, we'll do a little tiny bit of string on that one. can add that in later, so we'll pop that on there. Get the impression. My little fat sausage fingers are not really equipped to do the really fiddly stuff. I do try my best though, in spite of my hindrance. Okay, right, this is going to look really cute. So, I think we'll definitely go in with that burgundy. I'm liking this burgundy a lot. So put that in a brush. Yep, thank you, sorry Laura.
It's alright.
Right, clear that away. So you want these really sort of thin brushes. You sell these brushes, don't you, Carol? Yeah. These colours are really good because you can get a lot of colours where they just, even if you've done it thick, they're quite watery and see-through, whereas this is a really deep burgundy. And a lot of sometimes sugar paste, you've kind of got, if you want a nice gold, you've got to colour the sugar paste yellowy or gold, but with this, you don't have to.
And can I just tell you, these are all suitable for a vegan and halal diet.
Yeah. These are lovely, gorgeous. So, I've got my reading glasses, guys, so you have to bear with me. I always forget them, don't I, and end up doing these little tricky things. This is like an ox blood, isn't it? It's really
it's gorgeous shade.
Yeah. Right, you bear with me. I'm just swirling it so I can.
No, it's okay.
I can see. Just watching that ridge there because those little bits we're going to emphasise them with gold. Or if you want to make your life easier, use red sugar paste and then paint gold over. But we
like a challenge.
We like a challenge. We're half blind with no reading glasses, and we're going for the burgundy. No, forget it. Oh, do you know what? I wonder if they're in the handbag. I'll have a quick check. Can I have a?
Don't need it for driving.
No, I'm short-sighted, so I wear lenses.
Yeah.
But in the last few years, now I'm getting slightly older, I've discovered that I need reading glasses. I'm basically turning into my mother. No, I've not got them. And she forgets everything as well.
Well, you're doing well so far.
We're okay.
Yeah,
right.
really
We'll
coming
leave
together.
that there for the red and then we'll go over the gold. You get the idea though.
Absolutely.
Where's my other maker? This antique gold's really pretty as well. So that has now, that's already dried out, so the alcohol's evaporated, so we'll go in with a bit more of the solution. Use this is a really flat brush. I might get away with doing this.
it's just to give people a few different ideas, isn't it? So it doesn't have to just be a basic plain cookie. Like there's loads of people said they can, you know, create quite a few of the bits in advance. Absolutely, let the kids decorate them. Had someone saying before, you know, just even to just dampen a little bit of plain sugar paste and dip it straight into the sugar crystals. As straight away you've got a beautiful effect, haven't you? Just pop on top of the cookie.
So simple. And that's it. Those things you can, I mean, these are a bit tricky to do with the kids, but you can get them to do the molds
it's
for
the
you.
fun of it, isn't it?
It's a really nice activity. I just made gingerbread this weekend with my son, and he loved it. And you know, we did all these decorations, and especially the kids playing with these, because this is just like plasticine.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
But do you not find kids can do it easier than you?
Oh, because they've got little fingers and the dexterous, aren't they?
But I think they're so used to playing with plasticine.
Yes.
Just, you know, I had 2 children on the Georgie Goldball class, and when Georgie Goldball did the class, we had 2 children on there, and all the adults were struggling. And the kids just whacked them out and went, right, followed it.
That's
great kids. Talking of Georgie Godbold, I'm going to be putting the class back on. She's here on the 23rd of March. You just had to, didn't you?
I actually really did not mean to do that. I do it every time it does. So we've gone from rose gold to bright green.
To pick it up on the desk.
Did you see that, Laura?
Yeah, we did.
Did you get that on camera?
Yeah, we did.
Do I do an action replay? So we've got a tiny spot there on the cookie. Oh my god, what happened then? The air just puffed out of it. There we go.
Right. So, yeah, just so you know, we've not...
Wasn't going to get away with not making a mess, was I not?
No. Georgie Godbold, I've not put it on the website yet, but she's going to be here on the 23rd of March. And before any of you jump on me, we've got Natalie Porter here that weekend. So we're actually going to be running classes in 2 kitchens. So we'll have Natalie Porter in here, and we're going to have Georgie Godbold in the other kitchen. So she's going to be making her teapot. So anybody who wants to come on that class, let me know, and we'll get that class set up as well.
So a couple of people are asking about our last order dates for Christmas. So just while Vedia is trying to clean up a little bit, we are open. The website is still going to be active over Christmas and New Year, but because of the holiday dates, we are a last day for ordering really, to be on the safe side, is the Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday the 19th. We will still be dispatching up to Friday the 21st, but obviously we are restricted by the couriers. So the earlier you can order from us, the better, because obviously it's going to get really, really busy over that period. Delays are natural with the couriers, everybody knows that. So the earlier you can order from us, the better. So we're open up until Friday the 21st. We're then closed for the 24th. Obviously Christmas Day, Boxing Day. We will be back in on the 27th, 28th processing orders, but again, it's only what we can physically give to the courier and what they can physically get out before the weekend. And then we're closed New Year's Eve as well.
The only thing I will tell you is that everybody who spends over £40 will be you get a free delivery, but we'll be upgrading it to next day deliveries. So if you are ordering on that Thursday, we'll upgrade it till next day delivery. So you should get it on Friday, and at the very worst you'll get it Monday.
Yeah.
But you should get it. We're doing a free upgrade.
So that was ivy green that I flung all over the kitchen. It's a very nice green. So we don't have to be as precious with this, because what we can do, it can dry and then we can go over the gold. So if we're slipping over onto the, let's have a look, so it's that swirly pattern, isn't it? These dry really quickly as well with the this dipping solution. So I think we've got a bright gold. Let's see if we can throw some more dust around.
You carry on, Lydia.
I'm enjoying it, aren't I?
Don't you worry about
I'm not happy until there's dust everywhere. Oh, look at this. Should have
into the centre. Slowly, no, really slowly. Move your hand up.
Up. Oh, I forget there's one there as well.
There's one here. Oh, it's on there.
There there we go. Can you see that?
We did see it. Don't worry about it now.
That
is
sparkle dust, more sparkle dust. And that is called, yeah, sparkling gold.
Brilliant.
Right. Okay, so we'll finish this off, and then we'll get on with the flour, I think, because we.
It's 9:20 now, so yeah, we don't want you rushing or anything, do you?
No, we'll get it in. Don't worry, we'll get that done. There we go. Oh, this is lovely. Where is eyeshadow? Let's see how this goes over there. That's nice. Sorry.
Jane Temple says, when her teenage daughter and a friend made cookies with sugar and crumbs, ice and sugar yesterday, they both said they had the best day ever.
Oh.
Who was that?
Jane Temple's teenage daughter and her friend.
Oh, yeah.
That's lovely, that.
Yeah. What flavour did they use?
Well, I think Jane did mention it before. I'm sure it was pink lemonade.
Oh.
Oh, the pink lemonade's gorgeous. They're all gorgeous, don't you know what I'm on about? They're all lovely.
There we go.
And Jane did say before, actually, when we were talking about how to, using a dipping solution with the dust and stuff.
Yeah.
Jane actually said that she uses apple sours.
Yeah.
Apple sour? Oh!
The shot.
The shot.
I saw that.
I'm not apple sours for you.
That's great, yeah. And it's sweet and sugar.
Yeah.
That'd be really nice. This sparkling gold is
They're looking really pretty on there.
So that's just picking up all these little.
Yeah, even with one colour, it's picking the details up because of the impressions of the mat.
Yeah.
The mould, rather,
really
yeah.
Good, yeah. There we go. We'll go in with the antique and finish that one. That's done. There we go. All done.
Lovely.
So there we go, just give you some ideas.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And with these mats, we've got loads, haven't we? The Karen Davis.
Oh yeah, there's loads to choose from.
So I was going to say, I've not got time to do it now, but the little snowman.
Yeah, the faces.
Yes, that will fit perfectly on one of those. You could do a full, like you would a cupcake topper. Put that on there instead with the full face, which is really cute. Yeah. Okay.
Wonderful.
So,
should we clear a bit of space?
yes, we'll clear a bit of space, and then we'll get on with the airbrushing. See how much mess I can make.
Do you make a lot of mess at home, Vedia?
Oh, it's horrendous. Can you imagine?
So it's not just here then?
No, I didn't realise I'm such a messy person. It's a disability of some sort. I just can't help it. I'm just a messy worker.
So all the Karen Davis moulds that have been used tonight that we've been talking about are available directly from us on the website. So you can either shop by brand and go down to Karen Davis, or you can use the search function at the top of the page. And I think there's also a lot of them in the wish list as well. So what Carol and Maria do is just pop up a Facebook Live wish list at the top of the page. You can go down to December and to the current session, and then you can see everything in there. You have the brushes, the fractals. The fractal's got its own section because there's so much of it.
Yeah.
No. There's so much of the Fractal, they've got their own section. So if you want any of those, you can again shop by brand. So the brushes, the dust, the moulds, the sugar paste, the cutters, everything's on the website to purchase directly from us.
Oh, I think that Bauble one was Katie Sue.
Yeah, Katie Sue with the white moulds that you've seen, and Karen Davies with the purple moulds.
I've also put on the, we haven't used it tonight because I didn't have it here. I put the Katie Sue Christmas bells on, which is really pretty.
Oh, right.
And it's just like the baubles, but instead of round, it's bells.
Oh, nice.
And they look just as pretty, so I put them in the wish list as well.
And use coloured sugar paste if you don't want to, to make your life a bit easier.
Well, again,
especially the red, and then the gold will go over it.
But it gives a different look as well. You know, different colours, and even the white ones with the dust, it's just different effects, isn't it?
Or if you're chilling out having a glass of wine,
it's much easier.
It's in bed, you need to relax, put some classic FM on. I'm doing that every morning. I don't know what it is about winter and Christmas. I have to put classic FM on in the morning. Yeah, love it. All the Christmas tunes come on as well. Not tunes, like carols, tunes. Yeah, so it really chills me out like that. Right, guys. Here we go. More mess. Keep me getting excited. So.
Do you need scissors video open?
I do, yes, please. So, do you want to? Do you want to flip over?
Do you want to bring it over?
Bring it over here, yeah?
Yeah,
I'll bring it. I'll just.
And then everyone can see it.
Okay, so this is a cake. So we have used a dummy cake for demonstration purposes.
Of course.
But you make your cake, ganache it, put your sugar paste on. This is the bark effect. This is like a white washwood effect. We're going to use the paper, and this poinsettia here is also made with the paper. So what I'm going to do first of all with this, so for all you girls that have got your Dinky Doodle airbrush, we're going to airbrush the paper first. If you've not got an airbrush, then buy one. But if you can't get one in time,
that's great sales.
Buy one.
Buy one. The thing is, I've had mine for years, and I've just used it and used it, because you'll find new ways to use it. Do you know what I mean? And little things like this. If you've not got one, you can just
brush
the whole
on
thing.
as you've done before.
Yeah, we're not going to do that because we're not going to try and avoid making more mess.
Well done.
Being good today. So this is the
edible. Yeah, we've got the edible wafer paper.
That's the edible wafer paper. So I'll move that out of the way. So I'm using the Fractal. So this is the matte claret one. Do you want it there?
Yep.
Yeah, and I've also got the shimmery one. Yeah, that's it, thank you. Which one do you want, lipstick or claret?
Do you know what that noise is?
The airbrush kit.
Yeah, airbrush, I've just put the airbrush on.
Where's that
ready to go. It's me. So I've just discovered before, I've not opened that one, I opened the other one before. I'll turn that off, it's making a buzzy noise. It's got a speed.
She's changed some things, hasn't she?
It's the speed, and that's absolutely brilliant, because the airbrushes have just kind of got one speed, but this is right. Before, just somebody wants to do this for me, so I don't.
What do you want to do? Just
I need
pour
to
it in
take
there.
that. That's what I did before. I need to take that. Just
do
we trust me to do that? No. No.
Stop it.
I know. I think if we put the knife in, health and safety. Put the. I've just got visions of it just going everywhere if I attempt that. The gremlins are out in force tonight. No, you're gonna have to peel it because it won't all come out. Yeah. Laura, and a steady hand. Well done. Thank you.
With a white top on.
I know, look at the state of them. Oh, yeah. So this is the real dark claret red. So we'll put a few drops in to start. So your wafer paper.
I'm not there.
Wait a minute.
Can't touch anything.
Don't touch, she's not on the camera yet.
Just 1 minute.
Oh. Hang on.
I'm sorry, I can't touch
Stop,
anything.
sorry.
I've got paint on my
I just
hands.
need to wash your hands. They could be watching
Turn
space
that off.
at the moment.
Just a minute.
We'll just wait for Laura to come back to the camera.
Sorry.
Cup of water.
Right, can we can you move that onto there?
Yeah.
Is that alright?
Yeah, can you see that there? I'll work like that way, yeah?
That'd be great. And then everyone can see the kit.
That red nearly went. That red's gonna go over. If I get out here in half an hour without that red being all over, then we'll be lucky.
Right, we're
won't we?
good to go.
Good to go. Right, okay. So
Just bear in mind I am sat in front of you.
Oh God! Oh, me.
got pink on. So just build the colour lightly.
So this is just the matte, isn't
This
it, at the
is-
moment? Just
yeah,
the,
the
is
matte
it
one.
Airflow?
Yep.
Yeah, Flow Air Liquid, so this is the claret colour.
Yep. Okay. So that's just to show you I'm finished. So
Yeah.
you've got two sides. You've got the rough side and you've got the shiny side. Now, depending on the flower, like on this leaf here, if you want a bit more texture, use the more textured side. And you know, if you want that effect, or for other things, if you want a smooth effect, use the smooth side. But that's the great thing about this paper. You can just it's kind of already there, done for you if you need that texture. So we'll go in with a bit more of this. So I'm going really quite lightly because we don't want the paper to start wrinkling up just yet. It doesn't matter if it does because that's the effect we're going for, but we want to be able to use this straight away rather than waiting for it to dry. Just side by side, section by section, you can just build your colour. Oops, leave that there, and then I'll turn that over. So we'll let that dries really quickly. That's drying already.
It's really nice colour, that, isn't it?
So we're going to go on with the, which one is this? Lipstick, the shimmer. So I used this earlier. So we're going to go over with this one for a shimmer effect. Just so you can see the different effects. There we go. And the same with it, you can mix these colours. Yeah, you can mix them up. Thank you, Laura.
All right. Just in case.
So I'm going to go over this side so you can see the effects. So we just build in that colour. You can see the shimmer.
Yeah, it's just picking up on it. It's difficult with the light to catch the shimmer on the camera.
Yeah.
But with, you know, it does pick it up, the definition of the colour. Yeah, definitely.
Just layering it, the colours up, looks really nice. And again, you can just play with this. If you want to add some shading, add a touch of brown. If you want to go a little bit darker than this. So what you can do with this is just do all this in advance, and then what I do is just put it in a plastic wallet, and then you've got it coloured. So if you want to do your yellows, your reds for all the different flowers, we're just going to stick to red tonight because we're doing the poinsettia. So that is that's drying out nicely. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there just to flatten it a little bit. In a plastic wallet. There we go. Move these out of the way. We got through that without making too much damage. Catastrophic. Write that down. Okay. And And then we're literally just going to go in with the scissors. I'm going to show you how to add some veining. Have you got a veining tool actually? You don't need one, but if you've got one handy, that'd be great. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so with the poinsettia, it's a similar shaped leaf. It's like a leaf, the petal, and we've just got 3 different sizes here. So we'll go in with the big one first of all, and you can just judge this. Let's see if we've got a pen.
Is it that one you want?
That's great, yeah. Okay. So if you've got a food colour pen, use that. I'm just going to outline it with this. So it's a basic leaf shape. If you want to use card and draw it out and cut out a template, you can do. But I just tend to freehand it because it's organic. It's a flower.
Yeah.
They're not, you know.
Yeah, they're never perfect.
Yeah, they're never the same. So 2 leaves are there. So I go with a basic, like teardrop leaf shape to begin with. Okay. So we're going to cut that out. If you want to save time, if you've got a lot to do, I recommend you fold the paper over, layer it up, and then you
do a few at a time.
A few at a time, but we're just gonna show you. Okay, so I've actually got a poinsettia. If you've bought a poinsettia recently, with it being Christmas, the leaf is actually shaped like that. It looks wrinkly because of the way it kind of pulls itself in. So we're going to put the veins in using the veiner tool. So it's just so simple. It's the middle bit and lines. Again, you can get the kids to help you do this. This is not difficult. Have a play. Okay. So, and then I go in and cut.
We're going to try. Well, we're just reconnecting, and we'll hopefully go straight back on. We're back on.
Yeah.
So sorry about this slight interruption there, everyone. Not entirely sure what happened, but we are back with you. So you didn't miss anything. All Vedia's doing at the moment is she's just cutting a few more of the petals out. You've not missed anything, we promise. We stopped straight away.
So we've veined and we've just cut little bits out. So we start with the basic leaf shape and then we go and add the texture around the sides. Okay, so we're now going to use dust so you'll see that it will really pick, the dust will pick up the veining. So let's have a look at our, which one should we do? I think we've
got so Julie Miller's just said, can you make them in advance, and if so, how do you store them?
Absolutely, make them in advance, and I just keep them in a plastic wallet and just keep them in a cupboard.
So as long as they're dry, they're not anywhere that's damp.
And maybe not a cold, damp place. Yeah. I've got mine in a cupboard under the stairs where I keep them, and plastic wallet, and just keep them in a little drawer, and they stay fine. And cut them out, and again put them in a little wallet, and they stay fine. Yeah. So that's the beauty of this. You can do all this in advance, and then you'll see how quick we put the flower together. It is quick. Yeah, very quick. And we do this as an alternative to sugar flowers, don't we? Because of the wires, and it's so time consuming. I love doing sugar flowers, but you have to be sat, you know.
Yeah.
A long time.
A long time, yeah, very fiddly. But if you want a bit of, what do I call it, bang for your buck.
That's it.
I have to say though, I never thought about doing paper flowers until I met you.
Yeah.
But they don't half.
They look
great.
They look amazing.
They really do pop on the cake.
Yeah.
If you had to do that in sugar paste.
Yeah, it takes a long time, and the vein in them, and the dust in them, and it's the wire
like
that's
that
the
flower
fiddly.
there is massive, isn't it?
Yeah. To do that in sugar paste, with these, they're so light as well, so you can have big flowers and a lot of flowers on your cake, and it's no weight at all. And for anybody who does sugar paste flowers, or floral paste flowers I should say, will know how heavy they are and weighty, and you have to take that into consideration then, and posy picks and all that kind of thing. But if you want something really show-stopping and quick, and these work lovely on buttercream as well. They just sit on the buttercream. Okay, so you can see that's just picking that up now. We're going to fold that. Now, I forgot to bring, I was going to bring you some bottles of this. This is rose water. Right, here's a debate time now. You get this from the supermarket. Yeah. It's cheap, it's 60p to £1 a bottle. Yeah. I've just got my own atomizer and I use that. You can use alcohol if you want, but this is cheap and it smells lovely. It doesn't last because it evaporates, but it does smell like roses. So I just give it a spray, and what the rose water does now, it starts this little sort of wrinkling effect on the paper. The trick is not to soak it. Can you see how? Yeah. You see how it's moving now? So the shape is coming, and then you can start to manipulate it, the edges, to create that texture. So that's giving you that realistic leaf or petal look, I should say. There we go. And just pop that there to dry. Leave that. So we'll go in with a couple of smaller ones.
What does it taste like, this paper?
Vanilla, isn't it? Just, I think, just paper.
That exciting. Let's just say the flower's more exciting. It reminds you of those sweets that got sherbet in.
Yes. That's it.
Like flying saucer.
Yeah, flying saucer. That's it. That's basically
they're a nothingness really, aren't they?
Yeah, they just melt in your mouth.
Yeah,
but
that's exactly what it's just unmelted, isn't it? So if the good thing with this is, like, this one's got no wires in this one. Exactly. So it's great. So if the kids, you know, like when you go to a lot of trouble making big sugar flowers and then you can't eat them.
You can't eat them because they've got wires in.
Yeah. If a kiddie comes along and wants to scoff that, it's not going to do him any harm.
Exactly. It's just going to melt in the mouth. So that's the beauty of these. Okay, so we're just going to do a few smaller ones. Again, vein. Oh, vein. Really simple. Do your lines. How are we doing for time?
Be fine.
Okay.
You've got 20 minutes.
That's fine.
And you boot it out. Next.
Yeah. Right. Again, I think we'll go with the darker dust this time. Not the burgundy. Should we try the claret? Yeah, actually, that might pick the. I want it to pick these veins up. There we go. That's just sitting nicely in there. So once we've done this, I'm going to show you how to...
I'll say to a contrasting darker one. Like this one's rust red.
Yeah, let's try that. We'll go a bit darker on the next one.
I'll show you how to take them off.
Yeah. That popping, it did pop. It flew everywhere. I think it's just me. I think somebody's out to get me. That's nice. So. Okay, so we'll go with this darker dust. This is the red rust.
I think when we're working out at the warehouse again tomorrow, Laura will leave Maria to clean this kitchen.
I think that's a very good idea.
It's not that bad. I've done worse.
No, Maria's working from the home office while we slave down the warehouse. We've banned John from the office because he's just a pain. So we've kept him up here to work with Maria.
Because I'm another pain.
Okay.
No, you did a very good job of our new nifty nozzle room.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, they're well pleased with it.
So I'll just give it a little waft just to help it evaporates. So you see that wrinkling. That's wrinkling up now. Pull that in. There we go. So it just naturally.
Yeah, it's nice how they all do their own thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 How many flowers a week do you make?
Depends really on orders, but I just like having a play around and doing different ones now. Just
And you're going to show us how to make this bar today.
The what?
You're going to show us how to make this bar.
Yeah, I'll have time to do that. Not a problem because this is done. I'm not going to do the full flower because I'll show the basics of how to do it, and then we'll do the bark. The bark's really quick and easy. Okay, so. Let me just I'll write this down. So to assemble the flower, you get a little disc of sugar paste. And pop that on there. To make it easy to lift, put a little bit of your paper underneath. Okay. Now to give how these petals stand up, I'll show you right now. So the trick is you put a little slit in the bottom. Where's my water pen? And you just fold that over.
Yeah, clever girl.
Yeah,
that was
quick
easy.
That is.
Do you want to do that again in case you missed it?
Yeah.
I'll do the others. Yeah. So you'll do 4 or 5. There's no real set pattern with the poinsettia.
No.
They're kind of a bit all over the show.
Yeah.
So 4 or 5 of the bigger ones, and then start working in with the smaller ones. And I'd say 2 or 3 different sizes.
So you do slit up the middle.
Yeah, slit up the middle. Little bit of water, and you just fold it.
Cross over slightly.
Yeah. And then you build. Start building. That's a little
And
bit.
you can see how quickly it is going to come together now,
Yeah.
can't you? That's fantastic.
Yeah. A little bit of water. There we go. And the tighter you know, like pulling it across will show you the more proud it will stand. Yeah.
So like that one there now is curling up. Would you
It's
fold
slightly
them back?
curly. Yeah, you can, as it's drying, you can manipulate it. There we go. So you'd go obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then build, and then you'd pop a little bit of sugar paste in the middle, or you can put your.
Are you not going to finish it?
Have we got time?
Yeah, well I think you should.
Yeah.
That's what they're all waiting for.
Right. Okay.
Stop
Well,
doing the
quickly
easy
cook
option.
them. I'm not. So I want to do the bark as well.
I know. Well, we'll have to run over
Okay.
5
All
minutes.
right. No worries. Okie doke.
What can I help you with?
I was going to say,
Do you want to just
draw
cut?
some out and then we can just cut them
I
out?
just need, if you can cut me more. So if we do 3 more of
I
them.
need to take them off.
Yeah, 3 more of them, and I can slip them under, and we'll do some smaller ones. Oh, I've got one there.
Where's the rest of your paper?
Yep, I've got more here.
Is that shape okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Slightly different colours, that's because this one's not
It's
sprayed
fine, it's, yeah, it doesn't matter. Shading. So, spray.
want Laura to vein and brush them in for you.
We do just some smaller ones. There we go. I'll just rip that one while you're using the scissors. Pop that in. And just take, you can just lift that and pop these in.
So bear in mind, when you are doing these, they do take a little bit of time, but a lot quicker than a sugar paste one.
Yeah, it's just the prepping and the cutting. Yeah.
So you've got to prep, put them all together.
Yeah.
Vedia was trying to do a runner then by doing a little easy one. I told her she's going to stay.
Oh no, I wanted to get the bark in it because I really want to show you the bark. Yeah, the bark is.
Going to get the bark.
The bark is quite quick as well. Okay.
Do you want me to cut any more small ones? I think you've got enough.
I've got 1, 2, 3,
4. Yeah, so a couple of more small ones.
It's okay. You won't see it going to be stuck down. Do you want to give me another piece of paper then?
Yeah.
Like the scissors. How small is small? Smaller
if
than
we've
that?
got about that size, yeah. So about that, yeah, about that
Good,
size.
okay.
Yeah, thank you. It's a bit more of a rusty colour, this one, isn't it?
Pass those scissors in.
Yeah, sorry. There we go.
Do you want to draw the lines on them, Laura?
Yeah.
Do you want to vein? Vedia can brush.
Oh, they're done.
Oh, they're done. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
That's right, that's done.
Thank you.
Any questions, anybody?
I think, as Lindsay McIver's just said, that the longest part is to cut them out, but then you're ready to go then, aren't you?
Yeah. Getting the actual sort of shape and manipulating it is the easy bit, really. And if you're not happy with it before you put it on your cake, you can give the leaves another spray and just manipulate it a bit more. They're just really flexible.
I just think it's better if we show them from the beginning.
Yeah.
Team effort, Rob Allen says. Absolutely. Rob Allen, team effort.
Team effort.
Sure is.
Yeah, we're all cutting away here.
That's what Sugar and Crumbs is all about, to be honest, isn't it?
Working together. So Rob should have been here tonight with Vedia.
Oh, how are you, Rob?
I spoke to him before because he's putting a recipe on the website, what he was going to make tonight. So he's going to put his Yule log on and his Christmas mince pies.
Oh, lovely.
So I was setting him up on the Sugar and Crumbs Mixing It Up website, and he's there sniffling like that. He was how I was a couple of weeks ago. You know when you have a runny nose, you just keeps running.
You want whiskey. Hot whiskey, hot toddies in it, whiskey,
Well,
lemon.
I would have him if I wasn't allergic to alcohol.
Are you allergic? Yeah, you're allergic to
I'm
alcohol.
allergic to alcohol, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Since I was
Oh my
23.
gosh.
I'm
I'm the poor soul who has to do all the driving.
Yeah,
and have to
well, that's
listen.
it, but you're the taxi, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm the taxi driver, and I have to listen to everyone tell me the same funny story that's not funny anymore.
Well, I know this sounds awful, but I like having a drink because I can't stand drunk people.
I go out with my friend Pauline and her husband, who we go on holiday with, and Pauline says, "Have I told you this?" Yes, you've told it me about 100 times over the last 33 years of my life.
Repeating.
People just think they're hilarious when they've had a drink, don't they?
Yeah.
But when you've not had a drink with them, my God. John and I are those people that go out for tea at 5 o'clock and we're home by 7:30.
Yeah.
Mainly because I just want to have my tea, come back before everyone else gets out. Starts talking rubbish.
Yeah. I like early
The only
doors,
time
though.
John can have a good scoop is if he goes out without me, which is not very often.
Okay. There we go. So you can see how quickly we're just building this up now.
And they all see that? Are they issuing
Yeah.
I'm not watching live anymore.
No,
I'm watching
don't
it.
worry,
I'm watching it live here rather than on the phone.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Give it a massive flower, this one, isn't it?
We'll just keep it like that, so you can just build it up. So we'll put a little centre in.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah. Put a little centre in. Oh, sorry.
You didn't tell us to stop, did you?
I didn't actually.
Oh, you not carry on.
I'll add a few more in.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You make this flower a lot bigger if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Justify using it.
Yeah. There we go.
Can the customers see it?
Yeah.
See it very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll put a little bit of sugar paste inside, and we use the crystals for that one, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
The crystals, yeah.
How are your cookies?
Oh, right, yeah.
Grab that in there. We can use gold. Oh, do you know what? We've got gold, haven't we? Oh, forget it. I'll paint them gold. Yeah, because it's yellow inside inside a poinsettia. So I've got my. There we go. Got a bit of sparkly. There we go. Now, if you want to do a fantasy flower, then you can add a little bit of gold on there to the edges. If you want to do more of a realistic one, but it's Christmas, we want.
Oh, it doesn't matter,
We want
does
it
it?
blinky, don't we?
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Yeah. So this is that sparkly dust. It's really glittery.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll add that.
That does look really nice, that doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I know you said how the paper was different shades, but I think it works.
It works.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it really works.
Can you see that bling on
Yeah.
there? Oh,
You
yeah,
see
you
the
can.
bling.
Right, it's really picking it up.
Yeah, it's that sparkly one. It's beautiful. There we go. This is our blingy
If you're a good girl, I might give you one to go home with.
poinsettia.
Oh, for Christmas.
Did you like that one?
face then?
Only if you're a good girl.
Well, you can put this in your prosecco. Have you seen what they do?
The poppable powders.
Well, they're really expensive.
Have you tried tasting them?
No, they're foul. Well, they have done because my neighbour uses them. She puts half a bottle, and I'm like.
Well,
So
can
I
you
said
put that
no.
glitter in your powder? In
Yeah.
your drink?
There's a company that
This
has
is-
made.
It's the
Yeah.
dust. The ones if you buy them,
Yeah.
don't bother because it's actual edible dust what we use.
Right.
And my neighbour bought a big, thing of it for 6, 7, 8 quid or whatever it was, and she popped half it in, and it did change the taste.
Yeah,
It's
it does.
foul.
Yeah.
But a little bit of that.
Yeah.
So we've got double uses. We'll see your dust.
I
Sparkly
won't be,
dust says
I won't be able
rocket
to tell
over.
you what it tastes
over
like.
Christmas.
I'll have to
No.
miss out on that
Well, you
pleasure.
can put it
I
in
don't know, that's
your
just the Christmas cake,
You can
Rhea.
put it in orange juice, because it'll give that, the dust will give that
shimmer.
pearlescent kind
Of
of
course it will.
shimmer. Oh, I love that. That's gorgeous.
We can put it on
Yeah.
water.
We're happy
Like
with that,
it.
guys?
Yeah, we're happy with that. Pretty good. You can put that on there
it's
as
a bit
well.
more blingy, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get that on there. Let's see if we can
What
put it on.
are you doing?
No, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Put it on now.
No. We'll get a lump of sugar
Sugar paste. I
paste.
was going to say, what are
And
you
we'll
doing?
make that high. I couldn't fit it on. It's so big. So strategically place this. Put that bit more to the front. And move this one at the back. There we go.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That looks lovely, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, just turn it round a little bit more towards me.
Yeah.
And a
Okay.
bit more, if you can.
This one's falling off.
See, I would put them side by side.
I wanted that at the front and that one behind it, but it doesn't matter.
Well, let's do a bit more sugar paste.
There we go. There, that's fine.
Yeah.
Have you got that?
Just turn it.
How's that looking?
That's it. Yeah, that's
Yeah?
beautiful.
Yay.
Gorgeous. Right.
Goody good.
I'll show you how to do the back.
Let's do the back.
Yeah. This is actually really quick. Believe it or not.
We don't believe it.
So again, on trend and the bark effect. And if you've not got, you know, the mould, I know there's some great moulds out there, but if you haven't got a mould, and this is a slightly different effect as well. You want to get your sugar paste. So with the sugar paste, I've slightly marbled it. Great. Have you got any black handy? A little bit of black.
We haven't got any.
I'll use the blue.
Use the blue, yeah.
We'll use the blue. That's fine. You just want to add a little bit of colour. So with this, if you can see here, so that is the paper and that's the sugar paste coming through. And what the paper does is we wet the paper and it kind of starts to dissolve as we roll it. We're going to roll it to create this crackle effect.
That's really dark bit is the sugar paste.
So these that darker bit there is sugar paste, but I've marbled it, so we've got all these different colours and textures.
Which is what she's going to do now.
Yeah. And then I've gone in with dust as well. Yeah.
Okay.
To bring out the.
I have to say that's really effective.
Gorgeous.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Look.
Yeah.
So this works great.
You've
with
ruined me sales on Karen Davies, but
sorry.
We'll sell edible paper.
Yeah. So it's just a different effect, isn't it? It's just if you've
it's
got
fantastic
everything.
effect.
Yeah.
Did you just think of that?
No.
It's a fantastic effect.
I didn't invent the idea.
You should have said,
I
took inspiration from
I took inspiration.
Yeah.
Well, we live in
And
a
improved
digital.
on it.
Yeah, we live in a digital world, don't we? So yeah, I can't claim to have invented this. Before, well, I know what these are like. Like, no, she didn't invent it.
Yeah, I know.
They'll be on me, won't they? No, I don't claim to invent things.
Anyhow, you'll be pleased to know I've ruined your cookie dough mix.
Oh, have you?
I didn't leave it long enough in the fridge to go cool because I couldn't wait.
I think it needed a bit more flour, to be honest with you. It was a bit
Soft.
Yeah, it was a bit soft. Maybe add a bit more flour if you use that. So, corn flour is great with this as well.
Oh, I love that colour. That's
like a nice colour. This is going to be nice.
I tell you what, that looks like a cornflower blue. That doesn't it? That's beautiful.
So you can use like your chocolate paint, your dark brown is really effective. That looks
stunning. That somebody was asking me, did we have a cornflower? I'll tell them what to do now.
Yeah.
Buy some sugar paste direct blue and add it with a bit of white.
Yeah, absolutely. And the cornflower gives the effect.
What did you have? You only added a little bit of blue.
Tiny bit of that dark blue.
Yeah.
And with the cornflower as well, that does help sort of lighten it up. So we've got this marble effect. So I need some plain white.
Yeah.
Scissors, anybody?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. So if you're going to put this on a cake, obviously do a bigger thing. But I've actually done this effect on the cookie as well.
Yeah, it was really good, wasn't it? Yeah.
So
fantastic.
You can do the full cake or a cookie. So the method is, drum roll please. Where's me?
Water. What did you do with it?
Water pen was.
Everything's going.
Water pen.
Oh, there it is. Sorry. Okay. So we are going to. Is that going to have red on it? Do we think it don't matter? So we're going to go. We do want it quite damp, this, because the idea is to start dissolving the paper.
Yeah. So that's where it comes up. That little.
Yeah. And you get that lovely...
Where it's melted.
Yeah.
So where I said when you put it in your mouth and it melts, that's basically what's happening there, isn't it?
Wet that again. And then as we're going to roll it, and then it should start to rip apart and create that texture. And then as it dries, it kind of brings it... It's like... What is it like? Driftwood when it's been wet, and then it has all that kind of texture to it. So corn flour helps with. It's not going to stick.
There was a bit that the logo was in the way. Did you catch that before? Yeah. Right.
And we're going to roll this now. So you'll see. Maybe we'll be able to get a close up, I think, of this. You see?
So it's just like melting and tearing, isn't
that's
it?
That's all
Naturally.
it's doing, yeah.
So all the things you would have heart failure over is all the things you want for the...
Yeah,
so when your paper's melting and going wrong, you now know what to do with it.
Exactly. This is the thing about wafer paper. It loves water and it hates water, but it depends how you're using it. So in this case, we want it to sort of break and tear, and it gives that lovely texture.
Yeah, that's fab.
Yeah. Yeah, can we see?
Yeah. I can really see how that's happening then.
So we'll
And
go
then you're going to
in.
adjust that colour then, are you?
Yeah, we'll add a bit of colour, so I want to go in with a knife. Away. And then, so if you're paneling, obviously you literally just cut a thick piece,
Yeah, your panels
even
to
pieces,
size.
yeah? And then you're going to go in with your dust to create those lines, and that's all we've done there. So have we got our cookie?
Yeah, you've got some there.
Oh, I need a round one.
I mean, in your box still.
I've not got a spare
You
cookie.
decorate
I
them
will
up.
have, I will have. So we'll do this panelling on this
I
cookie.
was going to say, do you want
So
to
we'll
use
just
that
go-
star one? That star one would be nice.
Just,
Try not to cut me back while you run that knife
Yeah.
through it.
sorry.
If you just don't mind.
No, I'll try not to. Is it not made from, is it not Vedia proof? See,
I can just feel my heart doing palpitations.
Sorry.
I'm going to pick it up and it's going to be strips afterwards to me back.
There we go.
I'll be going, what you do to get a freebie.
I think, let me just see if I've got a round cookie. It's just going to be tricky on the star because of the edges. Let's see if we've got a round one.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because you've got to cut away the edges,
Yeah.
so it'll be. Oh, we've got a round one. Here's one I prepared earlier. Okay. So. A little bit of water.
Don't start the debate
I
again.
won't. There we go. It's easier to trim it with scissors, I find, because the paper is.
Yeah.
Or if you've got like a sharp, even with them like little scalpel knives,
Yeah.
it's a bit easier with your scissors. Trim that round. I like this blue.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
blue's beautiful.
I think this is it. The other colours work really well. So if you did a purple or a pink, depending on, you know, your cake, you can go with that. There we go.
I've just had a lady on a few weeks ago just asking me how to do a silicone flower blue, and I said no. I'm kicking myself now. I wish I'd known that.
Yeah, colours, sugar paste. You know, mixing your colours. Just pull that down a bit. Sorry guys, I'm rushing. It's not mega neat this, but you can see the one I prepared earlier. Do you want to tell you what you can do, Carol?
Oh,
As long
thanks.
as you've not had a
I've
job
come for a
tonight.
rest. Have you never had
No.
work this weekend?
Why don't we?
I've not been lazing at home like Maria.
You've been not going to let it go, is she, Maria? Do you want to should we put a Santa Claus on there?
Yeah,
Or is
I
it,
do.
will it cover it though? We've got something a bit smaller maybe.
yeah, it might.
Yeah, have you got, or a little house.
Yeah,
You just pick
a
you
heart
something, a
or something.
house or a heart or.
Yeah. Let's see what we
So you
do
can
here.
still see the backing. I'm going to take that one because I want it a bit neater than that.
I'll do a couple of these little stars in here. These
Oh, stars,
little
yeah.
snowflakes.
Yes, snowflakes. There we go.
you just pass me your cornflour pouch a second.
Yeah. I'm just going to replace that one because I want it to be a bit longer. Okay. So like that one, I'm not happy with that, but we can go in again with a bit more water and give it that more of a crinkly effect. Neaten up these edges. Thank you. Okay, so we'll go in with some dust now to get that bit more texture on there. Ooh, that blue is lush. We're going with a bit of the white as well on top.
It's like the Frozen theme, that one.
Yeah, it is actually, yeah.
I wonder what colour dress Elsa's going to wear next.
When is it
For the new
out? The
movie.
next one, when is it out?
I don't know, but the new movie's coming out, and then we're going to be seeing Elsa then in a different colour dress, aren't we?
Oh, stand by for cakes. When Frozen
I know.
came out, I was literally doing like a cake a week, I think, just hundreds of them. There we go. That
Oh,
looks
that's lovely.
cute.
Yeah,
with
that's lovely, that.
snowflakes, yeah.
Do you need another one, or is that it?
Yeah, should we have one more? Should we put some glitter on?
Yeah.
We've not flung any glitter.
No,
Have we got any?
We have got glitter in the cupboard behind if you want to plug it on in the puff spray, you mean?
And yeah, yeah, have you got that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pass me out, pass them to you.
Yeah, thank you.
That's just so
That's
much
finished
more.
off nice.
Do you want silver or
I
do you
think white, if you've got white. We'll bring
You
that
would
up.
ask for a colour.
Oh right, our silver's fine.
Sorry.
There you go,
Okay.
have silver.
So just take your time and neaten the edges.
Yeah.
That's a bit neater, but it is that wavy kind of
Yeah.
look. So we're going to go in. With,
Yeah, so a few people are saying it's perfect for a mermaid theme cake, like a seaside theme.
Yeah.
That was all very popular on wedding cakes as well, wasn't it, this
Really
year? With
popular.
the seashells and everything like that.
Very popular. Yeah, the driftwood is.
Yeah.
And again, if you do it with the chocolate colours, it looks like the bark. So you just play around with your colours. So there we go. We've gone all sparkly and
Just hold it up slightly to the camera for me.
yeah.
Yeah. Just tilt towards me a little bit, just so we
They're
can
not-
catch the light. That's all
Right,
it is.
yeah, they might just fall off.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah, that's really gorgeous effect, that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I love that bark effect. It's absolutely
It's
fab.
easy as well, isn't it? And if you've got spare bits like that, just put them in
them.
between. Just put them in between some plastic and you can come back and use that. Yeah.
The paper tastes
Yeah.
nicer.
Yeah, with the sugar paste on.
Yeah. Right, everyone, thank you for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed tonight,
Thank
Vedia.
you.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I have
Such a
enjoyed
good girl.
it. Thank you.
She's such great fun in the kitchen, isn't she? And she's smiled all the way through it. That's what I just love about her. So do give those thumbs up, love hearts. Let her know how grateful you are having her in the kitchen tonight. You know, it's a lot of pressure when you're in here. When you're at home and you've got peace and quiet, you take your time. But here you're suddenly rushing and doing everything together. So well done. Do follow a recipe. I can't show you the biscuits because I've actually not left them in the fridge long enough, so they've now gone into one big one. But we'll still enjoy it anyhow. So we'll enjoy it anyhow. I hope you do follow the flour. The Poinsettia is a great one for your Christmas cakes.
Yeah.
Really very easy for you to do and very, very effective. Everything's in the wish list if there's anything you want to buy. The fractal colours are separate. And I think that's us over and done with now. Is there anything else we need to do?
No. Happy Christmas, everybody.
Yeah,
Have a great
Merry
Christmas.
That's Merry Christmas from Vedia. We'll make sure we get her in next year because I really wanted to show you how to make this David Austin Rose.
Yeah,
She did come and do it on the live, but she didn't tell me it was going to take 2 hours. So I've told her she's got to do a much more condensed version for the next live. and half of it pre-prepared. So we'll try and get her back for doing that one for you next year.
Okay.
On Thursday, Laura, my daughter, is in the kitchen. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be here or down at the warehouse, and I have a feeling I'm going to be in the warehouse. So it might be just Maria and Laura. Laura is not this Laura, because I think I'm going to keep her down at the warehouse as well. So I'm going to put Maria on camera again, like she did last Thursday. Laura in the kitchen, and Laura is going to be doing Christmas gifts for you. So I think it's Christmas cookies and Christmas fudge. I'm not sure actually. There's loads of Christmassy things that she's going to do for you. That's Thursday at 11 o'clock on our page. And then on Monday night, next Monday, it's just me. Oh my God, it's me Monday night. I've never done a Monday night. So next Monday is our last Monday before Christmas and New Year. So it will be me next Monday. God knows what I'm doing. I've no idea. But you know what? I'll knock up something over the weekend.
I'll bring a bottle of Prosecco. We'll be all right.
Yeah. You will be. I don't drink. So good night from us. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night, Laura. Good night, Maria.
Night.
Bye, everyone. Give us a wave.